and this is the rear end rebuild video for the Sur-Ron Lightbee. Alright, so this is my 2018 Sur-Ron Lightbee MX, and we had a great racing season for 2023, and it's time to go refresh the bike. Alright, and one of the refresh things we're going to be doing is we're going to rebuild the whole rear end. Alright, yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much going to be replacing the whole rear end. Alright, and with that, well, with having the swing arm change, pretty much this is not a Sur-Ron bike anymore, okay? It doesn't have many stock Sur-Ron parts on it anymore, all right? Anyway, I made a separate video about this, a show and tell video, and when I assembled it, I will probably shoot a video comparing the stock swing arm to the HadesOmega Moto swing arm, all right? But this is what's gonna go on today, all right? They don't have a gray color, by the way, guys, so we're just gonna have to. The bike is just slowly becoming black, all right? If you guys don't know, this is the carbon colored Sur-Ron, all right? And I don't know if they sell them in this color anymore. Maybe they do, but I know for a good while the Lightbees were all black, all right? And you couldn't get them in different colors and stuff, but maybe you can now, okay? But anyway, so here's the stuff that we're gonna install, all right? HadesOmega Moto swing arm, all right? It's stronger, much stronger, right? Much stiffer. It's going to be much stiffer. It's 50 millimeters longer than the stock swing arm. So one of the things we're going to have to change is the chain. All right, right here we got a primary drive. All right, it's a 112 link chain. Yep, 112 links. This is the chain that's currently on the bike right now, and I have not broken it. All right, so that's why we're going to keep with this. I had a DID O-ring chain that I tried to use, and I broke it in a race, and we're no longer going to use that anymore. All right, but yeah, this is like the top of the line primary drive chain. All right, it's a primary drive motocross chain is what they call it. All right, for motocross racing, because you know you got to do the big jumps and send it, and when you land, it's a lot of stress on the chain. All right, I have not broken it. All right, broken it. So yeah. Since we have a longer swing arm, we're gonna need a longer chain, all right? And so that's why I bought another chain. All right, these are pretty inexpensive, 20, 30 bucks or so. Well, I think this one is almost like 40 bucks, all right? This is the more expensive one. All right, we got that. We've got a new jack shaft, all right? I shot a video about, you know, the evolution of the Sur-Ron Lightbee primary drive system, all right? And so we're gonna be refreshing the whole primary drive system. I got this at, I think it was AliExpress. Yes, I got it on a seller from AliExpress. It was a fully loaded jack shaft, right? It had the sprockets on it, the pulleys for the belt, and I took them all off. I just need the jack shaft. I said, you know what? I want to get the whole thing. Also, another reason I wanted to get this is because it has the stock spacer on it, okay? When I had this Sur-Ron swing arm repaired, I had to, I think the distance, all right? This distance, all right, this distance right here, the distance where the jack shaft goes, it changed, all right, guys, and like I think I had to get the jack shaft to fit, I had to shave the spacer a little bit, all right, and then it won't fit there. So if I put the new one in, it's gonna flex. It would have to flex this, all right, to get it to fit, or it would just be kind of floating there, all right. So I want it to be tight. I won't be changing any of the sprockets though, okay? I'm gonna stick with the Warp 9 rear sprocket and the Warp 9 counter sprocket, all right? Well, I will inspect them. We'll look at them up close, but I think they're still good, so we're gonna stick with them, all right? Even the chain is still good. That chain is not that old, all right? So I really don't have to change any of that stuff, but we kind of have to because we're installing this because it's longer, okay? So you need a chain that is 6 links longer from what I was told, okay? We'll find that out. Oh yeah, okay. But the primary drive, we're going to be changing, all right, guys? I've got the bolts. We'll probably be using these new bolts, and then we'll just keep the old ones as spares. But we'll be installing this, the Warp 9 primary drive chain kit, okay? That'll be installed on the primary drive side, all right? And then, but on the secondary side, it's all going to be like all the same stuff, the same sprockets, except for the chain, all right? Okay, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. There's one more, and then I bought this from eBikeZilla for Black Friday. It's a shock protector Sur-Ron Lightbee X Segway X260. It's a Sur-Ron part, guys. All right. I don't know. I thought I would try it. try it out. All right, it's this rubber protector thing. Let's take it out real quick. I've been seeing these on bikes, and I always wondered if they actually, you know, work. So we're going to give it a try. But this is it right here. All right, it even has the Sauron Dragon logo on it. All right, maybe I'll paint it white or something, or red. But yeah. So this attaches to where I think the license plate attaches, and then and it attaches to the swing arm. All right, and then so it's a little rubber cover that it moves around with the swing arm. And it keeps the mud and stuff off of your shock, all right? So why you want to go over this? Go to this HadesOmega. I used to have the hugger fender, all right, the stock Sauron one that goes over here like that, and it keeps on breaking, man. People keep on crashing into it and breaking it, so I wanted to try one of these guys out, all right? It probably weighs about the same as the other one, so we're not really gaining or losing any weight, all right? So I'm gonna give this a whirl, all right? I got this from eBikeZilla, all right, and we're gonna try it out. There's some other ones out there, but this one looked like the best kind of bang for your buck. All right, so there's like it's got a little manual in here. That's interesting. Well, I'll figure it out. You'll see what it'll look like. In my opinion, it looks kind of ugly, man. I kind of don't like it, but I've been riding with it naked for about like half a year, like no fender in the back, and yeah, it's okay. I haven't broken anything yet. I haven't broken my spring yet, my shock. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make a separate video about this compared to the stock swing arm, but other than that, I'll make a couple clips along the way to let you guys know how it's going. I will take pictures along the way, and that's how I'll be documenting my rebuild. All right, we'll just take a bunch of pictures, and you guys will see it, and then I will kind of talk a little bit how it went along the way. But yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping to get this done today. The next thing we got to do is rebuild the forks, okay? And that's going to be that'll be another day. My plan is to try to get this done today, all right? So I'd already assembled this in the previous video, so check that out if you want to learn more about KO swing arm, all right? And check the video out when we compare the two, okay? All right, let's get started. Oh yeah, so another thing I forgot to mention is the UPR products.com rear axle. Okay, I mean I shot a separate video about it. All right, but we're gonna try it today. All right, but I don't think we can't use it with the Supermoto setup because it's not long enough. All right, I need a longer axle for the Supermoto setup because I run Supermoto axle slider. Okay, so if I can get a longer one of these, then yeah, maybe. But yeah, I thought about just using installing some swing arm sliders on the swing arm, but I don't know if that's gonna work because the holes for the swing arm are like they're way in the front, and it's got to be more towards the rear, I think. So yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we might go install this. All right. Alright, bad news guys. So I just took the axle out and I noticed, oh, it's kind of hard to get out. That's weird. It doesn't want to go out like very smoothly. And well, there's a reason for that, alright? It's bent. I bent it again, man. And I'm not gonna lie, this is like the third time I think I replaced it this year. Anyway, check it out. Alright. So I got a straight edge right here. Alright. Here's what's going on. Okay, here I got a straight edge here, all right, guys, and I got the axle right here. Okay, we're gonna hold it up to the light. All right, I'm gonna hold this up like this, square on it as best as I can, and you guys will see it's hella bent. Okay, so you see any light that passes through it, any light that passes through there, see right there at the tip, it's bent. Okay, and it's kind of bent on the inside too, so yeah, it's pretty bad. It's bent in like a couple places actually. All right, so it's kind of bending that way. All right, let's rotate it a little bit. Okay. Okay, see, no light. Okay, there's a little light on the center. Yeah, there's light in the center. so it's bowing. It's kind of going. It's going this way. All right. So I bent it again. It's not super bent, you know, but I mean, I have one lying around, so I think we're gonna replace it. All right. But I think I would like to get a titanium axle for the Supermoto setup, but nobody sells the long one. All right, there, see, it's bowing in the center. Yeah, see how the light disappears there, and then it appears there? Yeah, it's bowing in the center. So if we go 180 degrees-ish, it should be the opposite, right? You should see a light at the end. Yeah, there it is, see. Gotta get it just the right angle. And then it disappears. So it's like bent in multiple places, guys. Sort of, kinda. Yeah, man. So this one is bent. This one is just bent right here. See that? So what does that mean if it's like that? It's bent like this, so I think right around here you see the light, right? So it's kind of like this. It's going that way. Okay, so there. So yeah, the axle is bent. Dadgummit. Again, I bent it again. All right, I bent it. I think I bent it after a Cascadia Supermoto race, and then I bent it again. So, so now that we're getting a stronger swing arm, I have I think it'll be okay. All right, it'll be okay to run a stronger axle. All right, so HadesOmega is going to try to find a longer axle for the Supermoto setup type of thing. So unless somebody can make me a Supermoto slider, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, as we're taking stuff apart, we're inspecting it. All right, so far I've got the primary drive out. All right, I got primary and secondary. I've got the drivetrain out. Okay. Pretty much it. The primary drive chain doesn't look so hot, man. It's kind of stiff. The links are kind of stiff. Okay, but it's still okay. You can still run it. I'll keep it around. Yeah. See how it doesn't want to move on its own. It could be because it doesn't have lube on it too. I purposely didn't lube it so it wouldn't be all greasy when I took it off. All right, so now look at the secondary drive chain. This one's newer, and it's subjected to less stress than that, and you can see how much more smoothly it moves. See, I can do this with it. Okay. Plus, this doesn't have O-rings in it though. This is a non-O-ring chain, so you can see. You can also understand how this robs power. Okay, the O-rings rob power from you, where the roller, just a regular chain, there's no O-rings to restrict the movement, right? So you're kind of fighting that. But yeah, as you can see, this doesn't do that. Maybe if I lube it up, it might, but you can hear it. It's all kind of squeaky. Let me see if let's go take a look at the O-rings. All right, they're all on there. Yeah, it's just a good chain. This SRT chain, it hung in there. I would say the primary drive is subjected to more stress, but yeah, all the O-rings are still on there. So I've had this on here for about almost a whole year. Yeah, because I think the first race I broke the chain. So yeah, the first race I broke the chain, and I had to put a new one because it threw all the rollers out of it. So what happened is see this the roller part here, all of these yeah, all right, let's make sure they're all there too. Okay, so they're all there. See this? See how it rolls like that? I lost a bunch of those and it made the chain like unbalanced and stuff. Okay, but they're all on there. I'm looking at it right now, they're all on there, so good. It's a good chain. I made this chain out of a longer chain, guys. I just cut it down and I put the master link on there. That's one of the greatest advantages of having the 420 chain for your primary drive, is that you can make your own chain fairly easily from a bigger chain, all right? And then you'll have extra chain, you know, for another, if you want to reuse it again. So I still have the other chain left over, so I can still use that. So okay, but I'm going to keep this one around for reference, all right, so I can get the length. Yeah, this chain still good, all right. I wouldn't hesitate to still use this chain. However, it's not long enough, so we can't use it anymore. So unless I want to make it longer, so maybe I might sell it. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We can't use it anymore because we're changing the swing arm. So I would still run this, all right. This probably, I don't know, I would still run this too, but it'd be a good idea to change it now. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's go continue removing stuff. But so far, just the bent axle, and this looks like it's kind of worn out. It might need it, or it just needs more lube. It needs some maintenance, all right. But yeah, I'm disappointed that I bent the freaking axle again, man. Again, another axle bent. So I do have another brand new one lying around, so I will throw that in there, all right. But it's probably jumping off of those jumps and stuff, man. All that motocross stuff, it's messing it up big time. All right. All right. Thing out. There we go. Got it. Okay, guys, I got the swing arm out. The primary drive came out with it nicely. So I'm gonna say, yeah, dude. So this sprocket, no good anymore. It's all pointy and stuff. No bueno. Okay. Yeah, no bueno. Look at how sharp it is. So we will be replacing that. This is the Warp 9 one, by the way. All right. Well, a year of racing was too much for the Warp 9. Could you still use it? Yeah, you probably could still use it, but you could definitely tell it's not supposed to be the primary drive sprocket is in better shape than this. All right, and this is older. This is actually older than this. So, dude, we're just destroying the drivetrain components on this bike. Like I said, 2023 was a tough year for it, man. We all we did was racing, man, and yeah, it put it through a ringer, man. That's what puts your parts to the test, dude. Racing. All right, but yeah, there it is. So you can see the primary drive. I was surprised. I was thinking that this would be worn out by now. This still has some life left in it. I would say that's probably 50%. This is probably at like 75% or something. You could still use it, but I wouldn't, Yeah, look at how some of them are really sharp. See, this one's like really small. Yeah, I'll give you an example of what a good one looks like. Yeah, so here's a brand new sprocket. All right, and let's go take this primary drive off. Okay, so that's a whole year racing on a Warp 9 sprocket. All right, I think I changed this. I changed this when I had to redo the primary drive. When I had to change the chain on the primary drive. But yeah, so that's about a year of racing. This is a brand new one. All right, this is the one I got with that new jack shaft. I think we're gonna use it. Okay, this is the latest edition of the Sauron counter sprocket. Okay, you know what? Right now, comparing the two, I would say maybe this one's at 50%. Okay, yeah, man. But you can see the groove is getting wider. Or it's getting wider and it's going towards one direction. Okay. Which way? We're going this way, right? And the chain, yeah, so it should be wide. It should be going wearing out like this direction type of thing. right? It should be going like this way, right? The chain's pulling the other direction, right? But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go replace this, all right? We're already there, we might as well replace it. Plus I got like 2 more, I got another one lying around too, so. But yeah, well, I mean, you could still use it, but I'm surprised the big sprocket still looks good, man. Yeah, the big sprocket on the DB off-road chain kit still looks good, but you can see that it's wearing out like this way, right? Yeah, because it would be this way, right? So it would pull it this way. It should wear out this way, right? Yeah, it should wear out this direction. All right, guys, just exactly how I was pointing. That's what I noticed when I looked at it, and that's what it looks like. See, it's wearing out going that way. So this is probably getting close to 50% too, but I'm surprised. This has been on here for a while, man. This has been on here longer than this, but yes, a smaller sprocket will wear out faster than larger sprockets, guys. So just remember that. Okay, but I'm surprised how hard and strong this sprocket is. This guy. DB off-road sprocket. Yeah, man, I'm quite surprised. This still looks good. It looks really good. The steel they used on this must be really, really strong, man, because it looks brand new still. I'm not gonna lie, it still looks brand new. Well, yeah, no, you could tell. You could tell it's wearing out like this direction, right? So yeah, you could see it. It's wearing out in this direction because it spins like this. All right. Right? No, it should wear out in the other direction then, right? It should be going this way. Oh, no, wait. Uh-oh, I don't remember which way. Which way was this? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, you know what? I think it goes this way. Yeah. This is the way the chain goes. So yeah, you can see it wore out this way. It's spinning this direction. It should wear out that direction. It was this way because I remember the dirt was on top, on the outside. So yep. So I mean, we're gonna replace everything. It doesn't really matter, guys. So I think that's why we're doing the rebuild, right? To refresh everything, all right? And that's what we'll do. Okay. Even though it's got some life left in it, we'll replace it anyways. All right. So it'll be good for the whole year. Okay. So I know I hate replacing stuff if it's still got life left in it, guys, but we're kind of already there. We might as well just change it. And I already got a brand new one, so let's just use it, man. These last a while. So here's the swing arm axle. All right, it looks like it came out fine. I will go check it with a straight edge right now. Okay, guys, we're gonna do a swing arm axle straightness test. Okay. It's not straight, dude. It's not straight, but it's not. It came out pretty easily, so. Okay, yeah, you can see it's bowing in the center. Yeah, it's bad too, man. What the hell? Come on, why don't you focus, bro? Okay, guys, I put the manual focus on because it doesn't want to focus, but. See, you can see some light. So that tells me the other side of this is bent the other direction. So now the right side should have a lot of light now, and it does. We're just not holding it right. It's pretty straight, except for right there. Yeah, like the primary drive is like crooked or something, man. It's the jack shaft is sitting in there crooked a little bit. See? That's pretty straight until you get to here. Alright. Oh, crikeys. This one is bent too, guys. What am I gonna do, dude? You just ride your bike too hard, HadesOmega. What can I say? Alright, so yeah, this one is bent too. I don't know if I have another swing arm axle around. Okay, I might just still reuse that swing arm axle, but check this out, guys. This is a brand new axle. See? No light passes through it. And a little bit there, but okay, check this out. This is another Supermoto axle. All right, the long rear axle. Okay, nothing. No light shines through it. That's what you want. Okay, a little bit of light shines through it, but not a whole lot, right? It's probably just holding it at like a weird angle or something. Okay, yeah, see? So no light, almost no light passes through it. Oh, it looks like it's a little bent too, man. Stock axles are bent. They're not totally straight. You see? Nothing, no light. See? Pass the light test. Okay, so that's what a good axle looks like, guys. There shouldn't be any light that shines through it, man. Here's the swing arm axle again. Okay. See? Center the light. You can see the light in the center. Then it disappears towards the end. See? So it's definitely bent on this side. See? See, and then it kind of goes away a little bit. So you can tell where it's bowing. It's bowing right here, where the light is at. Okay. Shit, do I have another one of these around? Damn. I kind of want to change it. I'm already here, you know. Oh, see, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good until you get here. Yeah, see, it's only just a little bit bent, guys. Just a little bit, but enough to, like, yeah, if I rotate it, it'll, down the inside will have it, right? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, see right there. So it's bent. It's bent on this side right here. Can I feel it bent? Yeah, you can tell it's bent. There's even a... Here, well, check this out. The, right here, you can see the marks. Right here, see? That's how you know it's bent, man. It's marked. See, this one, there's not as many marks. Alright, but here there's a lot of marks. You can see it. It's pretty clear right here. So that's probably where the bearings on the swing arm are resting, you know? And yeah, so this side, worse than this other side here. So it's definitely, it's bent like right here. Alright, guys. So I probably, you know, crashed the bike, jumped the bike, you know, I rode it in Moab, guys. Let me see if I can find another one. Alright, here we go again, guys. So this is a brand new swing arm axle. I found one. I actually do have one, so we're gonna use it. So maybe I should buy like a Prickly one. I think Prickly sells one. I mean, they're not very expensive, so okay. I got the manual focus on. Okay. All right, there you go. A little bit at the end there, just a little bit. Yeah, these axles aren't super straight, dude. But yeah, see, that's a good one. See, let me rotate it about a quarter turn. See, oh, a little bit, just a little bit of light shines through it, but not a lot. Okay, it's probably because I don't have it on there totally square. There you go. See, that's on there square. Nothing, no light goes through. Not at all, except towards the end. But I think it's because of the threads. That's what you're seeing. Okay, so there you go. That's the difference between a good swing arm axle and a bad swing arm axle, right? And a rear axles, all right. So both of them are bad. I'm gonna replace them, all right. They're not okay. Not gonna lie. Could I reuse these? All right, could I reuse this? Reuse this? All right, this guy here and that guy there. Yeah, we could reuse them. I did notice this one was kind of hard to get out. All right, this one here went out smoothly. All right, I didn't really even notice that it was bent. But yeah, you can tell it's bent. There's a mark right here. All right, there's no mark right there. There's a mark there, so it's bent like right here somewhere. All right, like I showed you. And you can see this one was nice and straight. So we will put this in. All right. So only one way to be sure, right? Just replace it with the new one, HadesOmega, to stop being cheap. All right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do new axles, guys. New axles as well. All right. So I had a spare set of axles just in case something like this happened, like I bent one really bad. Okay, so like I mentioned, I would not hesitate to reuse those axles, all right? The only thing that sucks is these swing arm axles, I rethread them. All right, I rethread them so the I can put the locking nuts on, so I don't have to use that stupid, goofy Sur-Ron nut, right? So I have to rethread it every time. What I might do is I might get a prickly swing arm axle. All right, that's what I might do. I think Prickly sells one, and it's like made out of stainless steel, so it's a lot stronger. Yeah. The only thing is, remember, guys, when you make one part stronger, it makes another part weaker. All right. If you just think of it that way, like when you break a bone, right? When you break a bone, let's say I broke my thumb. All right. I broke my thumb here, and then it healed, right? So it's going to be stronger in this spot than it is, the rest of this. So these will be weaker now. So the next time you break something, you're more likely to break it here or here, not in the area that you broke it, because it's, it broke and it healed. So yeah, so that's a scoop, guys. All right, so I'm gonna replace them. All right, guys. I'm gonna replace them, but I will keep these, and I will not hesitate to use them if for emergency purposes. So I will keep those around. But they are bent. I will put like an X on it or something saying, hey, it's bent, but you can use it. Okay. If it was super bent, you can bet I'm gonna throw it in my broken parts pile. Okay. Which I've got like a lot of broken parts. Okay. So yeah. Unfortunately, that's what's gonna have to happen. How come I got 5 axles? Where did I get all these axles from?
This is the one that we just took out.
Oh, this is the shorter one. Okay. So this is the dirt bike axle, the shorter axle. Okay, guys, the one I use for supermoto is the longer one.